Good day to everybody. You are welcome again to another episode. Here today, we are treating one of the episodes that we are bringing to you. Why love alone won't save your marriage. You know, most of the time we all know what love is, but simultaneously, unfortunately, we don't even know. Love alone won't save your marriage, but the ingredients, conscious attempt to make up the ingredients, that is what makes up the marriage. What are these ingredients? We are going to show you in this episode. Video, you will check it, check them out on your own later. Love in marriage, we have two types: infatuation and heart love. Infatuation is a mind love. You have something in your mind, there is a point, there is an object in your mind that you have discovered, and that is why you are keeping to that partner. But what about if that object disappears? Problems comes. Heart love, you have no objects. You see yourself, you just love. There's no particular reason, you just love. That type of love, we ignore flaws, mistakes, we ignore it. And that type of love we forgive easily, we forgive and forget. But the challenge here is it is very difficult to differentiate, except there is a concept we call honeymoon trap. Before the honeymoon, everybody is happy, love is high. But immediately into the honeymoon, problem starts. You start noticing flaws. And this is where the real work of love begins. Don't look at love as if it's a one complete object. Look at love as something that contains ingredients. In it, you have respect, mutual respect. In it, you have mutual giving, integrity. These are the things you will work on. For instance, as a human being, you are a human being. Yes. Your name is Charles. Yes. But that child, as a human being, has characters, has passions, has emotions. So these are the things you have that make up Charles, not Charles just a figure. Charles is not an image, he's a human being, he has life. The same thing, love has life. You need to feed those ingredients with love food so that love can stay. So that during your honeymoon, you will not begin to face problems. What are the characteristics of infatuation? Infatuation signs. One, when a woman is saying we are equal, there's danger. We are not equal. Man and woman are not equal. Man is the lead, the woman is the helpmate. That is not to say that the man should not respect. No, we call it mutual respect. But the respect is tilting towards the female partner. The female partner. Even if you are the one financing the marriage, but you still remain a woman, don't become a man. Still respect your husband. Time can change. That is what we mean by helpmeet. You are assisting. As a wife, you are supposed to assist him. And how do you assist? Look at the weaknesses of the husband and take it up. Most women don't know the meaning of helpmeet. Helpmeet is to look at the weaknesses of the leader and do something about it. Take responsibility, take it up, work it out. That is when the man can see you as a queen. And the man too, as a king, you must strive to lead and provide for your family. So that takes us to heart love. Heart love, open communication. Open communication. When the partner is hot, either of the partner, you talk out. So be loyal to yourselves and be ready to discuss issues. And that takes us to the case study. A young lady with disciplinarian parents. And so each time they rebuked her, she wouldn't like it. And she was thinking, I will soon get married. Once I go to my own home, once I go to my own husband, I will be free. Let's see what happens. While in courtship, the husband started asking her, where are you going? What is this? What is it? When are you doing that? The female partner didn't like it. "Ah, why are you controlling me?" That was her question. The husband felt, I love you. It's my responsibility. Yes, because love cannot stand alone. The ingredients make love, and one of the ingredients is to control the wife, to advise the wife, counsel the wife. How can you do that without two of you talking? And that is why healthy communication comes in. So 6 years into the marriage, the problem started in a big way because the husband insisted, I must know your movement. The woman insisted, am I not free? Uh-uh. Am I not free? We are equal. All those concepts. But fortunately, a marriage counselor came in that advised them on healthy communication. When they started it, the marriage changed for better. There was restoration of happiness. And this one takes us to love in marriage. Love in marriage. Infatuation, or is it heart love? Most love that started with infatuation, if care is not taken, it will break up. 90% of marriages experience that. They must take immediate action to turn that infatuation to heart love, because infatuation is a myth, though very difficult to differentiate. And that's why you have this marriage episode. Partners mistake the two types. So it's not only you, everybody. It is however possible, but very rare. You can see the percentage between 2 to 3. They see marriage, they try to see marriages from infatuation transform into heart love. You can do it, it's possible. Yes, 90% of marriages built on infatuation, they end up in sorrow. Yours will not end up in sorrow. In Jesus' name. Degree ingredients of lasting love. Financial capability is very necessary. Mutual respect, very necessary. Healthy communication, very necessary. These are ingredients of love. We have been saying it and we are repeating it again. The male partner must be financially capable because he's the leader. But but when resources are scarce, marriage now calls for sacrificial living, whereby the wife, who is the helpmate, will come in. You are the helpmate. What is the function? What is the meaning of helpmate? Somebody that will notice a flaw, a mistake, a weakness on the part of her partner and take it up. That is the only time that your husband can see you as a queen. Don't begin to harass him because of mistakes, because of his weaknesses. No, that is your function, to assist. Then mutual respect will set in. But in this mutual respect again, the society expects female partner to respect the male lead. Respect tilt towards the female. Female has to put in much effort than the male to respect him. Then the male will feel proud of you and call you queen. You know, any weakness he has, take it up. Your partner will respect you. And this will brings healthy communication. If your partner, you see him as a king, your partner will see you as a queen. And that will lead to healthy communication. But competing with that gender role, a problem. So let us look at why love fades away. Why? Why does it fade away? Let us look at it. Number one, in the beginning, you put in effort, especially before the marriage. But after the marriage, you relax. It's a problem. Then emotional disconnection will come in. Small disappointment, you will notice it. You will notice weaknesses of the man, of the male partner, weaknesses of the female partner, which you didn't see before. You began to see it. And if it were a heartfelt love, you won't notice all these things. You expected your partner, yes, but now you expect a perfect partner, but now you see flaws. Infatuation. You are living an infatuated life. And so these common mistakes, what are they? Love doesn't make anyone a mind reader. Don't assume, don't assume. You should know. No, explain yourself. Then another mistake is that you think fight is the problem. Fight is not the problem. The problem is disconnection. So look inward, look at yourself. Where have you missed it? Call a marriage counselor. Listen to marriage counselors. Listen to experienced successful marriages. Then you can know your flaws. Then don't prioritize your in-laws above yourself. No, it shouldn't be so. Your partnership is number one. Your husband is number one. Your wife is number one before the in-laws, before the children. Women are guilty of this. Once they have children, they shift the love towards you. No, you must, it's a skill, learn it. You must be able to play the skill. Love your husband more than the children, or at least most you like them equally. But to bring children over your husband is a problem. This properly. And therefore, you must settle this gender role dilemma. Choose one role, not both simultaneously. Don't be a man and a female at the same time. Female, this idea of we are equal. Partners are not equal in partnership. The male is the lead. Society recognizes that. So it is part of society expectation again that each gender has its own or her own role. The male lead has his own responsibility. The female is a follower. The female is expected to assist. That does not mean you cannot do everything. You can if the male has some difficulties. You can take it up. That is the function of assistance. Assistance should know what the male is doing or even do better, but it's still assistant. And therefore, there must be mutual agreement on every issue. There must be mutual agreement. So you look at this respect equation. Mutual dignity is number one. Communication rules, number two. Emotional control. This emotional control, most women, they are slaves to their emotions. Most women, they are 90%, 95% slaves to their emotions, which shouldn't be. Unlike man, the male partner is about 5% or less. So female partner needs to develop themselves over emotional feelings. Over emotional feelings. Emotions are dangerous and they are very powerful. They dictate what to do even when it is wrong, and you go ahead do it because you cannot control yourself. You are not self-disciplined. Women, female partners, you are not equal to your man. You are not equal. Rather, because of your emotional feelings, sit down, work on yourself, and then you have a lasting solution. So both male and female partners, please watch out for your emotional feelings. Watch out so that you can have communication. Warning signs. What are the signs of fading love? When argument persists, you refuse to forget and forgive weaknesses, correction will cease. Either of the partner will stop correcting the other, which is dangerous. You need to encourage yourselves in in correction, in correcting yourselves. Again, communication will break down if you don't correct yourselves. Indifference will grow and divorce will come in. So, why love fades? Complacency, effort decreases, routine dominates. All those conscious efforts you make to give gifts to yourselves, you stop it because you are now married. No, it's the beginning of the whole thing. Small disappointments accumulate. No, you better forgive and forget. Talk to yourself. Then this idea of perfect partner, there's no perfect partner. Partnership requires tolerance, sacrifice. Either of you can make mistakes. And when mistakes come, please talk it out, forgive and forget. So strengthen yourself. Don't let priorities overshadow your relationship. Building a marriage at last, that is heart love. Transforming your infatuation to heart love. First, work on your communication. Healthy communication is the rule. Then disagreement will surely come. Talk it over. Talk it over. Don't avoid it. It is normal. Disappointment, all those things. Well, talk it out. Prioritize partnership. Your husband, your wife is number one above your in-laws. Female partners, stop sharing the love you have for your husband with the children. No. Children are secondary. Your partner number one. Understand yourselves. Agree on mutual, mutual agreement. It's very important. And always take action on those ingredients of love that we are talking about. Find out the ingredients of love: respect, giving, protecting yourself, dignity, protecting the life of each other. Very, very, very important. Look at this practical and try to do it. What were your feelings before marriage and what were they now after marriage? So, what are the differences? Work on them. Work on the example. We will never go to bed angry. Yes, it is good. But in reality, because of our weaknesses, nobody is perfect on this earth. Nobody is perfect. And therefore, you must have space for resolving an argument. And that space must not be too long. Maximum of 12 hours. That is the global standard. 12 hours. Anytime you have issues, resolve it within 12 hours, or you forgive and forget. You overlook it. If you cannot forgive and forget, talk yourself out. Explain yourself. The two mutual respect for each other will resolve it within 12 hours. If it lasts more than 12 hours, problem is looming, problem is coming. Make it, it is compulsory. It shouldn't be more than 12 hours. Resolve it. So this exercise will help you to confront unrealistic beliefs and start creating a marriage based on reality, not fantasy. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome again. Don't forget to subscribe. Love is not what keeps a marriage alive, but intentional action on those ingredients they do. So please watch out. And what was one fairy tale belief about marriage that you had and has really changed it, and reality has changed it? Look into your marriage, resolve it, and this will help us. This will help your marriages. By sharing, you help others realize they are not alone and together. So once again, you are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. It's very important for you to subscribe. Very, very important. If you don't subscribe, we won't be encouraged in these things. But when you subscribe, yes, we can. We need to re-emphasize this because in marriage, you must always keep the marriage alive. It is very, very important. And God bless. Look at